Hello guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry for being kind of dead on here. I went on a hiatus that I announced on Instagram. And I also had a few problems with copyright. But now I'm back and that's all that matters. I am going to be a little bit basic today and talk about my unpopular opinions. Or maybe just my opinions because I don't even know what the word unpopular means anymore. But anyways, as always, please keep in mind that these are just my irrelevant opinions, and you are allowed to have your own. Just don't cause arguments in the comments. Alright, let's get started. I can already see my head being cut in half by this one. Now don't get me wrong, I am a Blink and an ARMY, and in my opinion both have their own toxic traits. I've just seen more stuff happen with ARMYs rather than Blinks. For example, ARMYs are more defensive about BTS. Like if someone says anything about one of the members, you'll always see ARMYs on social media getting IP addresses, exposing past secrets, and vice versa. And as for Blinks, I'm sure there is a portion of them who do this as well, but as BTS has the bigger fanbase, there are bigger chances of them being more toxic, and this is just what I see online. Now don't get me wrong, Somi joining ITZY would have been so iconic, but she stated in her reality show that she is happy with what she chose to do. She's happy being in the Black label rather than JYP, and I'm not complaining. To me it seemed like she was mentally unhappy when she was a trainee and in the Produce series, but now that we see her with the Black label she seems more happy. I hope everything goes well for her career-wise and even just in life. I'm super excited for her comeback and I hope that she won't disappoint. Just because I am saying this doesn't mean that I hate JYP. I just don't agree with the majority of people that say that his company is the best out of the big three. In my opinion, he and his company have just done too many shady things to have that title. For example, during 16 era he criticized Jihyo and called her names that lowered her self-esteem. He let Chewie be part of a sexual advertisement at the young age of 16, which caused her to be sexualized by people online. Then we have his boy groups Day6 and GOT7, who get very little promotions every comeback. Most of his solo artists have left the company due to mistreatment and no promotions. Stray Kids and Twice are overworked and need breaks. For ITZY we have Lee Yoo and Cherry Young who get zero justice. And for JYP himself, I get so uncomfortable every time I watch one of his music videos. I don't know if this is normalized in Korea, but it really shouldn't be in my opinion. If you wanna learn more you can watch Snoopy Zen's video on this topic since they gave more information. More and More is a good song and it is a certified bop, but I don't think that it's Song of the Year material. Yes, it's probably one of Twice's best songs, but it's literally the beginning of June. We still have so many more comebacks and I wanna see how they are before I wanna call anything Song of the Year. Now as for my opinions on the song itself, it took me a few listens before I added it to my playlist. But I was shocked when I saw the line and screen distributions because I really thought Jong Yeon had the least lines since that's what the music video made it look like. And I was happy that the lines were fair. But anyways, the song all in all was a little messy for me. In my opinion the dance break came out of nowhere, and at first it just caught me off guard. But anyways, LOL. In my opinion Sana definitely owned this era. I don't know if anyone will care for this opinion, but YOLO. I love Yuna a lot and she's my literal baby. But the hairstyle she had with bangs during Wannabe era were just not it for me. I didn't really like them. I don't know if it's just me, but it looked like it didn't fit her at all. Maybe it's because they were too thick, or I just wasn't used to them. I don't know, but they just didn't sit with me and it looked weird in my opinion. I guess I just liked her forehead a lot. But anyways, go off. Stream Wannabe. Oh my, a lot of JYP opinions today. Anyways, As some of you know, GOT7 are on their 7th year of being a group, which means they have the choice to either renew their contract or disband. A lot of people were discussing the topic of the boys going solo, and I wanted to specifically talk about Jackson. If GOT7 were to disband, I feel like his solo career would be the most successful out of the members, since he's already debuted as a solo artist and is probably the most popular member worldwide. He'll have no problems going solo and will still have the same success as he does now. This doesn't mean that I don't think the other members will do good as well. I'm just saying that Jackson will probably have the quote-unquote largest fandom because he's already started a solo career. I'm also not saying that I want GOT7 to disband, because they're one of my alt groups and I want them to continue promoting as a group. But this is just my take on what would happen if they did disband. Did that make sense? LOL. I don't know if this is unpopular or not, but oh well. I wanna talk about it. When TXT debuted, and even with their new comeback, I saw a lot of hate and people saying how they're only famous because they're BTS's brother group, or they wouldn't be famous if they debuted in a different company. And I completely disagree with that. Yes, there is a portion of their fans that are ARMYs, but the majority of their fans actually stan them for their talents, like their vocals, rapping, dancing, etc. And if any of them say otherwise, then that just shows that they're fake fans of TXT. I'm not saying this because I'm biased. I'm saying this because it's what my opinion is on the topic. I'm sorry, but I have to say this. There is a large portion of ARMYs that only bias the BTS members by visuals. Mostly Maknae line biased ARMYs. I see a lot of people on social media talking about how they chose their bias because he was the hottest or the cutest member, and completely ignored their talents. This can sometimes lead to arguments between ARMYs online. They argue about which members are more good looking, which then causes the fanbase to be more toxic. I'm sure that there are also some fans like this with other groups, but BTS are one of, and if not the biggest, K-pop group. And it sucks because some fans are only acknowledging them for visuals and not what they worked hard for. I hope that these ARMYs are to be educated. And if I just described you, then I hope you focus more on what the members trained hard for and not their pretty faces. Also, don't think that I'm targeting specifically Maknae line stans, because I'm sure that there are Hyung line stans that act the same. I'm just using them as an example because they're the ones I see doing it the most. I'm also not saying that all Maknae line stans are toxic and like this. Like I said, they are the majority of people who are doing this, and all I ask is that they focus more on the talents. Bad Boy and RBB are both the biggest bots ever, and every time I listen to them I feel like such a baddie. But RBB was just better for my style of music. I loved the chorus and the bridge is so catchy. It always gets stuck in my head. When it came out, I felt like I was the only person streaming it, since everyone was hating on SM for not being original and just quote-unquote remodeling Bad Boy. And I don't know if I agreed with that or not. They're both two very different songs. But I just prefer RBB's style more than Bad Boy. I still listen to both, but like I said, RBB just hits different for me. And despite the hate that it got when it was released, I still think it's one of Red Velvet's best songs that they've made. Stream it right now or get your ankles broken off. I don't really know how to explain this, but oh well. I think shipping idols is okay. Like, I'll let you do your thing and I am ma do mine. But if you're a shipper and you take things too far, like forcing others to ship the quote-unquote couple you like, or say that two idols are in a relationship because of a 0.2 second long eye contact they had, and all of a sudden you have hashtag Liz Cook dating on Twitter or something, That's when it crosses the line for me. It's kind of scary and makes me uncomfortable whenever I see somebody doing this. It makes me feel weird and IDK. If you ship idols, please just be chill about it. You can post your edits and stuff on social media, but don't go acting crazy about them, please. In my opinion, it's uncomfortable and gives the K-pop fandom a weird reputation. And that's all the tea that I'll be talking about today. Hopefully you understood my explanations for my opinions. Sorry if this video seems basic and rushed or something. I wanted to post on my channel since it's been a long time since I have. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope I didn't offend anyone, lol. I'll be posting a collab video soon, so watch out for that. Also, I'm hoping that I'll be able to post more on here since my school year has finally ended and I won't have anything that would be keeping me busy. If you have any video suggestions or have anything to say, go ahead and comment down below. And please leave a like and subscribe. All credits go to the owners of the fancams, stage mixes and etc. that I used in this video. Okay, that's all for today. I'll see you all later. Sayonara.
우리 지금 thirsty